Hey everybody, good morning on this Friday morning. Thank God it's Friday, TGIF, I guess. Got my door open. It's very humid. It's in the 70s. It's now raining. The rain is coming down. I thought maybe it would cool it off a little. It does. When I go outside, I sat on my terrace a little bit and it's cool out there. But in here it's like the humidity they claim is 87. And right now I'm looking at my thermostat in here. It's actually 83 in here, so. But I don't put my air on until tonight anyway, so. I mean, I'm the only one home now, so I could deal with it. I was going through my suitcase. My husband and I managed to get a crowbar and pull the suitcase out of the closet. And, you heard the thunder? Wow. Anyhow, I mean, it sounds good, but I just wish you would cool it off in here, like wind would blow in here or something. Anyway, I'm wearing one of the shirts that I was explaining in one of my other videos, because I was a cast member many moons ago for a short time. These are the promotional movie DVDs, when the movies actually came out on DVD. And this is the one from Monsters, Inc. I don't know if you can see it. You know what? Let me bring you over. I know it's backwards. So this is the Monsters, Inc. This was the promotional shirts for Toy Story. And the DVD was coming out on a certain date, which was September 17th. Okay, this was in the 2000s, when the DVD actually was coming out. And this is the back of the shirt. I don't know if you can see it. So, these are very nice shirts. Okay, I hope you got to see that. And I have, what else do I have? I have Atlantis, like I was saying. I think I gave that one to my husband. And Little Mermaid. I have Little Mermaid. What is wrong with this phone? Little Mermaid. I do have a special promotion at Pocahontas, where we went to Central Park. I wasn't a cast member back then, but I had tickets to Central Park. The show live with Regis and Kelly. Back then it was Regis Philbin hosting with Kelly Ripa. They had a special at Central Park because they were hosting on the Great Lawn the movie of Pocahontas. We got a shirt for that. I still have my tickets. I still have my ticket stub. It was a nice time. That was back in the 90s. Anyway, I was going through my suitcase. And see what I mean, like when I take buttons. I only take a few buttons. What's the problem? The TSA loves me for this, let's put it that way, because they're all metal, number one. When I was coming home from the airport, December, the TSA worker, the security guard, stops me. My luggage goes through the belt, goes through the camera, through the scanner, and he says, I went, uh-oh. He says, can we please open up your suitcase because I need to see something? Okay. He tells me what pocket he needs to see it in. I knew right away what it was. So I pulled these out. And as I'm standing there, he's opening the bag, saying, so how was your trip to Disney and everything? Making small conversation. I said it was okay. Meanwhile, my husband's already went through the scanner. He went through his TSA security. He's sitting there now putting his clothes back on, you know, his shoes and his belt and his... my husband's kind of like a biker dude, so he's got this, the chain that hangs off his belt, that he's got a very thick chain. I mean, if he swings it, he can kill somebody. God forbid. I mean, sometimes it gets caught on a doorknob or something, but he's got a very thick, heavy chain. So he was putting all his clothes and everything back on. While he was getting dressed, I was standing there having a lovely conversation with the security guard about how my trip was. And he is standing there. He opens the bag. He is literally flipping through. And I got my eyes on every button because, you know, I don't want anybody to steal my buttons either. He's flipping through every button in this bag. Maybe he was beat for conversation. I have no idea. But anyway, he said, these are very nice buttons. I says, yes, park-bound buttons. I says, if you would like. Now I'm staying, you know, I'm name dropping now. I'm doing, which is, I mean, he wasn't bad or anything. It just, I just made sure I had all my bags, all my buttons in my bag. And I do have a lot of buttons. So every year I order a few more from Parkbound Buttons. And then I do have some from Disney. So I do have like the celebrations, the happily ever after. Parkbound Buttons has, I'm celebrating Dole Whips. That one is a very popular one. And, these are all the Disney buttons, But Parkbound Buttons, every year I buy a few more. So, also from the TSA, I ordered these last year from Amazon. These are the TSA approved plastic bags. These are the small ones. These are wonderful. I only carry toothpaste, toothbrush. We don't need any more soap or anything. Usually I bring my own soaps and lotions, but we really don't need any, being that they have the dispensers. God almighty. Being that we have the dispensers in the rooms now down at Disney with the soaps and everything in the shower. So, that kind of saves a few extra pounds in the bag, I guess. So these come in a pack of 3 on Amazon. They are ANRUI, Anru. I'm sure you could just look them up. But got the bag out. Oops, got the bag out. Ay, ay, ay. And this is a more smaller bag. We actually gave away our bigger bag. This is a more smaller bag, but it does the trick. This is a Samsonite. We bought it about 6 years ago. Other family members were coming with us down to Florida. We gave them this bag, and then we went out and bought a bigger Samsonite that we had just got rid of now. My husband gave it to one of his co-workers, which is nice, I mean, if a bag could be used, that's why. I mean, that bag was huge. And whenever we went on Amtrak, that's the bag I used to take with me. All right. But anyhow, this was also the bag I used to take with me on Amtrak. But this actually works out good. So, I like to bring on my, let's do what's in my suitcase. I like to bring extra baggies. A baggie full of baggies. And sometimes, sometimes I have issues with my eyes, or if I have a headache, or just to bring other things in general to the parks with you. I like to bring them in a baggie. This way they could see them through the security. As of now, they have different security where you just walk through, which is pretty cool. Everybody seems to be liking that very much now. They have that in Animal Kingdom. I don't know if they have that at Hollywood Studios. I know they don't have it at Magic Kingdom yet. But Magic Kingdom, they make you put everything in a plastic bag. All your electronics, all the metal equipment, everything, change, whatever you have. And in this case, I would have to put all these in. Yeah, here we go. It's those things. A lot of other things are happening, by the way, down in Disneyland. Disneyland is actually issuing out emails. They're actually doing cancellations up through August 12th. So if you're into Disneyland, if you're in California side, check your emails because that is happening. There is an article out there. Just go on the Disneyland website. I'm sure you will be informative. I'm sure whoever got an email by now. Cancellations through August 12th. So Disneyland is not opening anytime soon. Just let you know. So I was going through my bag. Let me see if I can do this. I know this is not easy because you're up there and the bag is down here. Ugh. This is so sad because we would actually be doing this now anyway. Just to open the bag, and what I usually do is I assess everything, see what I want to take, see what I don't want to take, see what fits, see what doesn't fit. And, things are the way they are. I have, and I don't know where the other one is, and it better be here because I'm getting very annoyed. I have a set of packet cubes. It's a 3 set of I love my packet cubes. These I purchased from Avon a number of years ago. This is the larger size packet cube. This I usually pack most of my husband's. Now my husband, how can I explain this? We used to dress nice for like 1 or 2 nights to go out to a nice dinner, a nice sit-down dinner. We've been doing this since we've been going down there since '94. I used to bring my pumps. I used to bring a skirt, sometimes a dress, and we used to go out and have a nice sit-down dinner. The Polynesian, the Contemporary. We did California Grill at the Contemporary. That was very nice. The filet mignon was awesome. But I like to use packet cubes. This is the biggest size. This is the smaller size. I want to know where the medium size is. It's got to be in this bag. So I better find it because I'm very upset. I like my packet cubes. These I usually pack. For me, I'm smaller. I don't take up that much room. I usually pack my socks and my undies, my unmentionables in this bag. So, and the socks that I carry is the ones from Primark, which is the ones that I really wanted to take with me this year. So I bought a pack of those just for the trip. And this is the 7-pack. These are what I use down in Florida. I never use tube socks. I like something on my feet. I like something to be absorbent. I don't wear flip-flops down there. I don't wear open-toe sandals. I just don't do that. So I like these. And these would have been the ultimate this year. I love these. I wear them here now. I bought quite a few packs of these. They do have them in the cruise sock. And I do have packs of those. Those are in packs of 5 for $3.50. These are, well, they call them shoe liners. I mean, they're not shoe liners. To me, they're anklet socks. And these are $3.50 for a pair, for a set of 7. You can't go wrong with these. So these were my go-to socks for this year. All right, but I'm going to keep these anyway because I'm going to put them back in the bag when I, swap everything. When I swap everything out. These outfits, these clothes are only worn down in Disney World. They are not worn up here. So that's why they stay in the bag all year. What I do is now I would be taking the bag out just like I did now, and I would be actually, within the next few weeks, because our trip would have been in September, within the next few weeks in mid to near the end of August, this bag stays in the closet, I would be taking the clothes out and washing them. Then repacking the clothes and then pack the bag final. I don't want to see that bag until it rolls out the door for our vacation. This is what I've been doing for 26 years, and it would have been 26 years this year. So, okay, but it is what it is. Okay, Harley Davidson. My Harley Davidson store down at Disney Springs. Love Harley Davidson. My husband's kind of like a biker dude. We don't own a bike, but, we dress that way. So my husband's lifestyle, he likes that. And being that he's a musician, that actually goes with, they go hand in hand. Harley Davidson has these crossbody bags. These are wonderful. This one only stays in the bag for Florida. This is the go-to bag that I use. I also use a fanny pack, but this is my actual go-to bag. And this is very heavy nylon. I have 3 of these bags. I have 2 of them up here. Not this style. I have the tattooed one. They have different patterns. This is the one that I love. It has a very heavy nylon strap. And it has 3 sections of pockets, and the pockets are deep. This, then you got the second one, then you got the big one, goes all the way down. 3 sections. This is a very strong, sturdy bag, Harley Davidson. And this is the only one that I use down there. And then I have some little silly ones. I bought this, had to be about, oh my God, 20 years ago. I just at my dollar store for $1. It's a little princess bag. And this has 2 little sections. And I just use it as like a little crossbody. I just take it to the parks with me. It's cute when I don't want to carry as much as I usually carry. And there's always one person in the family that carries all the bags. You're looking at her. Hopefully that'll slow down. Just things that I really need to go through. Okay. I was mentioning to you in the past video Radio Disney. So my story about Radio Disney meeting B.B. Good, my husband's idol. These are the shirts that she had sent us. I told you that she sent us gifts. And these are the Radio Disney shirts. And we get so many compliments down there. Oh, where did you get those from? What is that? I mean, it's it's a station. They now have it on XM satellite radio, Sirius XM. So you may want to check them out. I don't know the number of it though. You'd have to go through it. I'm sorry for that. But these were the shirts. When my husband, oh, here's the Pocahontas shirt that I was just telling you. This was the Pocahontas shirt from Central Park that I was explaining. It has the premiere and the date of the Central Park outing. Wow. What, 1995? I know it was in the 90s, but I just couldn't remember what year it was in the 90s. So this was the premiere in the park. And they showed the movie of Pocahontas. I had my tickets and everything. These are shirts that only get worn down in Florida. So I don't even know why I'm refolding them. I just wanted to open them. And then you just have your usual stuff, bathing suits. Here is the other Radio Disney shirt. This was the other style. This was the newer version. They went from the older version to the Radio Disney logo to this version. I actually like the old logo better, but this was the second logo. So she sent us one of each, which I thought was so cool. My husband also has a coffee mug. We got treated very well by her, BB, wherever you are. We hope you're doing well, you know. So, anyhow, just going through the bag, going through the memories, going through everything. Oh, okay, here's another thing I have. This was also from Avon. Many years I bought a lot of stuff from Avon. I'm a very big Avon fan. I still am, but I lost my representative because she doesn't sell Avon anymore. If you can believe this, I used to bring some makeup with me. I still have my makeup wedges. Oh my God. How old are those? And this is a very cute little bag that you can also hang in the bathroom if you wanted to. I didn't actually hang up anything because, you know, my trip was like, I'm not moving in, I'm not living here, so I know you want to feel at home, but I feel more better if the stuff is in the drawer, so that's what I do. But it's a very cute design, very cute pattern, paisley kind of pattern, 60s. And then what you do is you just fold it. I also have from Avon a jewelry. It's a smaller, thinner jewelry storage. And, you know, I used to bring different chains down there and everything. But, you know, as you'll learn over the years, that it's so freaking hot down there. I don't wear makeup down there anymore. And I don't really wear that much jewelry anymore. I wear one chain, and that's about it. And then I get hot. You know, it's so hot and humid. You don't want to wear anything. It doesn't matter. Now with the mask situation, you really don't want to wear nothing. I mean, why would you be wearing makeup? Everything will be streaming. You can't wear lipstick, that's for sure. I'm one for lipstick and lip gloss. I can't even do that down there. So I'm saving a hell of a lot of money on lipstick and lip gloss. And that's fine by me. So, also, while I celebrate, and I posted a video of this, while I celebrate my Dole Whips, with my Dole Whip pin button, I celebrate Dole Whips. It wouldn't be me not to have a pineapple purse. This is not a Loungefly thing or anything. This is just a pineapple purse that I purchased on Amazon. And it is adorable. Everybody got such a kick out of this last year when I wore it. I wore my button, I wore a yellow shirt, I wore my pineapple purse, you know. And when you do that, they gift you a Dole Whip for no cost. So my husband got his Dole Whip, I paid for that, and then I got another Dole Whip. They says, this is a gift for you. Said, you really don't have to do that. I love my Dole Whips anyway. So, but I did have a Dole Whip purse, my pineapple purse. And this purse actually comes out. You got to be careful with this because there's no clip or anything holding this. So if you lose this part, this is your bag with everything in it. And then you'll just be walking around with this. So you really don't want to do that. So you have to be careful. You have to be careful. Other than that, I love the bag. It has a little gold strap. And it's long. It's very long. It's a crossbody. And I love it. So we got a big kick out of that last year. And I will be doing that again. And I don't really, how would you say this? I don't really take too many things with me. We mostly take tank tops, some shorts. I know some of my shorts will have to go. just very easy, light things to pack. I don't overpack anymore. I used to do that as the years went on. As we got through the years, we kept become old pros. We don't do that anymore. We just pack for what we want to wear. I also do laundry down there. I do laundry twice during my trip because it is a 12-day trip, except next year will be about 13 or 14-day trip. So I'll have to space that out. We do laundry mostly a week after we get there to a week and a half after we get there. And then the night before we leave, that's when I wind up going to the laundromat. I do all the laundry. I repack the bag because once that bag comes back home here to New York City, that bag stays closed, except for the souvenirs, but that's in a separate bag. The bag stays closed and goes back into my closet. I don't see that. I don't see none of these clothes until next year. We're done. So that's how I do my packing. But the packet cubes are awesome. And these were from Avon. And I don't see the middle bag, which is an orange type bag. I have the large one's purple, the medium one would have been the orange, and this is the pink. And I don't see the middle bag. It's got to be here somewhere. It's got to be here. Don't panic. So anyway, just wanted to stop by and say hi, tell you about that Disneyland thing. Okay, canceling reservations through August 12th. Okay, Disneyland is sending out emails. Please be aware of this. Okay. Also, let me just show you what came in the mail yesterday for us. And my husband looked at me, and I looked at my husband, and, you know, the December trip doesn't... I still didn't call yet for the December trip to cancel. It's like... I don't know why, but I do have to make that phone call. But we now just received our wristbands for the trip for December. So, but hopefully for the September trip next year, that's what we're hanging on to. Hopefully for the September trip, I'll be able to use those wristbands. But say these are the wristbands now we paid for. We paid for those. So. And those are the, I got the mini version, and my husband got the Toy Story claw version. So. And again, I throw them there, but in disgust. So, let me do what I'm doing here. Let me finish doing my little thing here, see what I'm going to get rid of, see what I'm not. Ooh, it is thundering out there. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If I see anything else comes up, I'll give you a shout out. I'll pop out and say hi. For now, take care. God bless. Love to all. Have a great Friday. Bye-bye.